Bro, my mic was muted the whole fucking time. Alright, shout out Rich and Pandy. I just started the TikTok live like 3 minutes ago and then the YouTube live like 7. So shout out you. My man, Reach and Pandy. Big shout out. I don't know how I didn't notice that. OBS looks good, so all this should be, yeah. Alright. Hey, shout out Rich and Pandy. I'm glad I at least only started like 3, 4, 5 minutes ago. I think YouTube's a little bit longer, but it's all good. What's good, NT? What does the crown mean? Oh, it's like experience. Alright. Bro, I feel like I said so much. It's alright. What's up, Jonathan? Momo, yeah, I think the same thing, low key. I think we'll probably I could see lower prices, but at the same time, I don't want to long this. I've already longed once in London and then once in Asia here. TPing here. I posted both of those trades. Uh, bro, I cannot believe that I was muted for like 5 minutes. That's retarded. Oh no! Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get banned. I already said that, and it's been 6 minutes. Man. Good morning, El Turkey. Welcome back. Underrated. I'm more long biased, but at the same time, with how price is, it's kind of just in a rock and a hard place with me, with it being so uncorrelated. Bro, I just got banned on TikTok Live. Whatever, bro. I knew that was gonna happen. Whatever. Bro, that completely just blows my whole mood. It doesn't even take 5 minutes of being on TikTok Live to get banned. Jeez Louise. Whatever. Shout out YouTube chat. I don't know. I don't know if there's any viewers, but bro, shout out you guys if you're here. At least it's Christmas and I'm not gonna be like super live. But yeah, there's like 3 people. Appreciate you guys for showing up. Like I said, I took 2 trades last night. One long here and then a long in Asia open to new highs. That's crazy. Oh my lord.
Bro, why are none of my orders filling? Order rejected. That's new.
That's a
crazy. Let me check for it.
Oh man. What did you say on TikTok? Man, glad you know the deal. Where is Koala? His name's Kiowa. He hasn't, or let me answer the other one. I said retard. God, bro. And they don't even give like a chance. I say it once and I'm cooked. Like, and I went like, oh, like clearly I didn't mean to say it. This, bro. And Kiowa, he just, I don't know, he doesn't post anymore. He likes being he likes being like Batman and not being seen or heard. I think he got an alarm going off. Oh my gosh, bro. I'm trying not to complain because I don't like being a complainer, bro. But I literally just got unbanned on TikTok Live. I'm just glad it didn't ban me, I guess. Let me find something to be happy about with that. Oh my lord. Spell it next time. It just slipped out, bro. I'll just say it. And like it's never been a big thing to me, but you know, this doesn't obviously matter. Just a sociality thing, whatever. I mean, I don't know. It's hard for me because obviously I'm a white kid. I've never had to deal with slurs against me. So, that's just something I should respect and I should learn not to say it. But one and I'm banned. One and I'm banned, dog. And like I clearly was like sorry. I know there's an AI watching it. Like that's how it cooks me so quick. Appreciate you coming to the YouTube live though, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that completely just blew my mood. I think I'm probably gonna end up getting off because, like I said in the TikTok live, I'm probably not gonna long here, and I'm definitely not gonna short. And like you can't even hear the music on YouTube, bro. And like I can't play it because it's gonna copyright the whole thing. And like copywriting to me is not a big deal. I don't care if I get quote unquote paid on the video, but what's annoying is it can put a strike on my channel. I'm not trying to deal with that. Same way I'm not trying to deal with this. This is my second one. They're gonna end up banning my whole account. Appreciate Zara. If you were on my TikTok right now, I'd be like, oh, look at my story. I posted this last night. I'm not gonna lie, the executions are a little ugly. Took a loss. I think it was a loss. I took a loss inside of here. We had this very shallow soup. Formed a SMT, but it was just kind of buns. It was either that or this second leg right into 1 a.m. Um, but that was just overall kind of buns. I like this one a little bit better. We're in like an OT of the daily range. We're also coming into the new 4-hour open. Somewhat of a 4-hour rejection block. And we come over here. We've accumulated, created this range here. Right, manipulated the highs. Then we come out and manipulate the lows. Right, we're in a range, so we take the high, take the low. And what you'll see a lot of the times if we're in a trade like that, or we're looking at price, we'll see price mitigate the area above, sweep out, sell stops, hit the rejection block or sweep below here, and then continue to blast higher. Um, Even kind of the idea here, right? We're accumulating, boom, manipulating quickly below the lows into the gap, and then distributing through that. But we're not getting the follow through here. We're also super uncorrelated. A lot of these other assets like ES, we're not in the gap. YM, we filled the gap. There's no real gap. You have this gap here, which we filled, and even here we accumulated, manipulated into this gap, and then left this protected low. I don't really go live in the Discord unless it's unless like a paid student is really wanting to or something, but I'm not like trying to promote the paid thing or anything, but like that's usually the only reason I go live in Discord. But like I said, I probably won't end up taking a trade. I feel like price is gonna chop and continue lower. You guys can see the whole screen, so I'll use that a little bit more. Right, we kind of have a clear range. Wanted to use this as equal lows. We're probably gonna want to fill this gap and then see what ES wants to do. I really, really don't like the uncorrelation, especially for me wanting to long. It's hard for me to choose a key level here, right? This low and here into this 4 hour gap like we saw in YM, or not that 4 hour, sorry, this is 15 minute, but at 10 into 11 here, we have that 15 minute SMT pushes us higher from that gap, leaving this breakaway gap down here open. And we continue higher from that. Even closing above our previous down closure candles and then using them to support price higher, right? Lower low, higher high. And then closing above and continuing to expand. If we look at the hourly, do the same thing, right? Closes above, uses that previous down closure candle. You know, and that comes from inducing all of that liquidity here, accumulating, manipulating. If we look left, right, sweeping out all of these key lows into our order block here, right? You can see even the same thing. You're gonna set the idea for a protected low. We accumulated, manipulated, and distribute. So we get a souped out low and it continues higher. That's literally how most every trade looks. Even here, right, you have the idea that your breakaway gap should stay open. So, you know, if you think this gap should stay open, right, we see a SID, right, you can long and have the bias for continuing higher into the strong liquidity. And then you kind of see the buy model there, the whatever V-shaped recovery, the power of 3 as well. Even on the 4 hour, right, accumulating, manipulating, distributing. Now we have a buildup of equal highs and relative equal highs. Oh. But yeah, I'm gonna probably end up getting off at like in like 5-10 minutes, bro. That's fucking gay as fuck. Like that. 9:30, we'll clean that gap at 45. We'll go to the rest of the highs. Yeah, this is a super clean gap. I mean, this is like most trades that I take, right? You have this accumulation. You can even see, you know, accumulating, manipulating below previous day. The only reason I don't love it is just how uncorrelated we are. It just looks so boo-boo. It's really hard for me to want to long it after longing here. Yeah, and there we go into 9, just being super volatile. See if it'll sweep some lows or get a double tap. But other than that, I think we're going to dig a bit into it. Probably fill it. And see, like, I can't long in good nature on this 4 hour. Right, returning from a gap. Getting mitigated here. Even how this looks. Just see if it'll want to draw into here. Double tap there. Or if we have a, I don't know, probably a seek and destroy day if it doesn't move lower. Just because of how the daily looks. You know, if the daily flipped fully, then obviously the rest of the week I'd see it continuing higher very aggressively. But I don't know, this just isn't one of those soups that I love. I mean, it's pretty good. I'm not even gonna take it if it was, but for these fucking alarms. I hate when we follow order flow very directly. I'm trying to look for a long. It's just, telling me, right, we're violating, low time frame PD arrays and we're invalidating low time frame bullish PD arrays and validating low time frame bearish PD arrays. So it's just, obviously that's what you're going to need for a good turtle soup. But to a certain extent, we're still validating a bearish PD array all up the way until we come into this low here to fill that gap. So I'm gonna probably just end up waiting until tomorrow. I also got 688 secured on the day, so I don't really, I mean, even if I didn't trade secure profits, I don't fully see like an A plus setup here. I've been trying to make sure win rate's up there and I'm really securing profits and like I'm just locked in all the way. Coming back from a break, I want to put good habits in and make sure able to secure a higher win rate than before, when I started my losing streak, obviously. And that's why I took a break. It was like a month or two that I went red, and I was like, all right, gotta take it back for a second. But yeah, bro, I'm gonna probably hop off. If you're still in here, I much appreciated. But yeah, that's just super disappointing. I was gonna be on TikTok live for like 2 hours. And like it does, I mean, not being like, oh, it gets more viewers, but it does pretty well. So it's pretty nice compared to like one or two viewers, but at the same time, that's just how social media is. But yeah, I'm gonna get off.